Is there anybody better at bringing people to a self-awareness that leads to personal growth? Right? Think about the woman at the well. The woman at the well. He brings her to understand that her deep thirst in her life isn't going to be quenched by the men that she's with, but rather points to a spiritual need quenched in Jesus and Jesus alone. He brings her to that personal awareness, and then it leads her to becoming this bold witness for Jesus Christ. It brings about this personal growth in her life. Last week we talked about Zacchaeus. He was a man who needed self-awareness. Zacchaeus, this is the way that you're living your life is doing. Well, this is what it's doing to you. This is what it's doing to those around you. And Jesus walked down that road, and Zacchaeus saw him. What I love about that story, and I didn't mention this last, it's the only time where Jesus comes to someone and says, hey, I'm coming to your house. I'm coming to your house. It's the only time that happens, and I love that story that Jesus comes and he has this meal, and it brings this self-awareness that leads to personal growth in Zacchaeus, and he changes his life, and it changes everything about him. You could look at John chapter 3 with Nicodemus, this Pharisee who comes, and he comes to Jesus at night because he's fearful of those who are with him, the other Pharisees, and he moves from this religious achievement. Right? He becomes aware that religious achievement is not all that it's cracked up to be. Instead moves to personal growth, that he needs true new birth. And so over and over again, the wonderful counselor brings people to understand their situation and helps them walk in a new one in him.